part, Epcot. So we're gonna walk underneath Spaceship Earth, which is this big ball right here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this tonight. That'd be really cool if we do, but it's a very neat ride. It's a very slow ride, but I think it's very worth it if you're into it. Very simple, type of ride, but very neat. So we're gonna head on over to some of the stuff that we're gonna do. But before that, we're gonna go to the bathroom real quick. So hang on. So looks like we're gonna head now to Test Track, and I'm not sure if we're gonna get a fast pass for it or we're gonna get on, but I think we're gonna get a fast pass for it. So give me something. Epcot, they're having some new things since I last came in. Soarin' got replacing with a new film and a third theater, and also they added a new Frozen ride on the World Showcase area, and also rumored Ellen could close. So we'll see what'll happen. So other than getting a time for Test Track, we're over in World Showcase, and now we're heading towards Frozen, but first going past Mexico. So this is actually my first time seeing Frozen. So let's go check it out. So now we are going through Norway, which is also the home of Frozen with Anna and Elsa. And trying to figure out here. So unfortunately, Frozen is down due to technical difficulties, and word was they've been down for 3 hours. Yippee-ki-yay. But we are in Mexico just for a little bit of a ride and drink. This is a really neat place though. A lot of good food, a lot of good drinks, and a little boat ride just to kill some time. So that's what I'm gonna do. So we just got out of Mexico recently, and now we're heading back to Test Track, and then do Mission Space, and we call it a night at Epcot, and talk about one other thing, rumor going on at Epcot. So let's get going on Test Track. Here we go with Test Track. This is where we go in here, and the future is now. We have a concept car. Ooh, look at it.
pilots and other vehicles together when it comes to their efficiency.
Is that your car, dog?
Responsiveness data is now being synchronized.
Automated driving technology verified and active.
Turn right. Oh, man. Shit.
Automated crash avoidance technology disengaged. Displaying responsiveness data.
Here's the final test.
Energizing for power test.
Holy crap!
Why does 65 feel faster in here than it does on the highway?
Thermal energy! Thermal energy!
What a ride.
Thermal energy! Don't do that no more today. What a good time.
Displaying power test results. SimTrack performance testing complete.
This concludes your performance testing. You'll be able to see how your Chevrolet custom concept vehicle designs compare with the sim car and disembark. Please watch your step as you exit. And remember to take all your personal...
So I came 16 short. Look at this. 16 short. Yeah, ridiculous. That was my best score though. But when you leave Test Track, you get to your own studio thing, and you get a lot of Chevrolet cars here. Like here's the Chevrolet Corvette. '17 Stingray Coupe. That's dope. That's amazing of a fast car though. And then you can put your car in a little track simulator here where you have a race against the thing. So let me just show you right here. Pretty neat thing though, really. And then they have them all around to where eventually they go and more Chevys are there. Well, Test Track, you sure know how to not disappoint. But I gotta get to Mars, dude. And no, not the drug, the actual planet of Mars, Mission Space. One of the most infamous, well-known simulator rides, and at times in the early stages, the most controversial one of all time. Why do I say that? The first year that it came out, sadly a 4-year-old boy died while riding this one. And in years to come, a 58-year-old had a heart attack after riding this ride. Unfortunately, he passed away as well. today, this is still a fan favorite ride. Whether if you're going on the green side for less intense, or, which is the one I'm going to do, the orange side, more intense. Funny enough, I remember doing this on my iPod Touch. Boy, what a struggle that was. How shady the quality looked. We're going to change with the GoPro tonight. So join me on Mission Space. And let's get on to Mars, dude. The moment this ride gets to 2036, possibly could happen. And the wheel's not working.
NCS December level 5. Roger. Loading FSW. Attention, training officer to Bay 12, please.
Clip 100.
Decide if it's right for you, let me introduce you to your spacecraft. The X-2 Deep Space Shuttle. It's powered by solid hydrogen and can accelerate from 0 to 6,000 in 60 seconds. So when you hear the words, go for launch, you'll definitely want to hang out. Now you've already been organized into teams, and soon each of you will be assigned a position. Navigator, pilot, commander, or engineer. And the success of your mission will depend on all of you working together as a team. I'll be your captain, and in a few minutes I'll give all of you specific assignments. But first, our flight director has some safety instructions for you. Lieutenant?
Remember the team number you're standing on. When the doors in front of you open, you will be directed to a flight station with that number on it. When you get there, please stand on the circles. During your Orange Team More Intense Training mission, you will be enclosed inside X-2 flight trainers that produce deep space flying conditions such as turbulence and G-forces. Those who are prone to motion sickness or made uncomfortable by enclosed dark spaces, simulators, or spinning should bypass this experience.
As you can see, astronaut flight training isn't like anything you've ever experienced before. It is intense. And if you would like to opt out, you can sign up for mission control training in the Advanced Training Lab. Just ask any member of the ISTC crew for directions. As for the rest of you, report for your pre-flight briefing. It's go time. Congratulations, team. You've been selected to train for the lead mission. First mission to Mars. instructions for the new kids?
When the flight bay doors open, follow the markings on the floor to your left. Then move all the way across, picking your crew positions in the cockpit, and stow all personal items in the compartment in front of you. Then reach up and pull down your restraint. Now listen carefully. Leaning forward, closing your eyes, or looking left or right during your flight could disorient you. So keep your head back against the headrest, keep your eyes open at all times, and focus straight ahead even when you start to feel disoriented. They're all yours, Capcom.
Well, I guess that's everything. Good luck, Mars team. You are on the clock.
Attention trainees. Follow the markings on the floor to your X2 trailer and begin boarding now.
So when you leave here, there's two things you can do. Although there's no surprise, this one's not going to be as much. And there's also a kid thing, and then there's also this right here. Actually, Mars. And then you head toward the exit of the area here, where there's a gift shop right here, and a bunch of space and Mickey stuff that are here. So that is Mission Space. Great simulator. Got to go to Mars. So now we got to talk about the rumor that's going on. So let's skip over to that ride, and show you what's going on. The rumor is this one: that Universe of Energy, which is also home to Ellen's Energy Adventure, could possibly be rumored, and this has been heavily for the last, I want to say 4 months now, that there could be a Guardians of the Galaxy 2 type of ride in there. Some sources say it's a dark ride, some sources say it's a roller coaster. Whatever's the case, it does not look good for Universe of Energy, and this ride could be going down. So if you do come to Disney, I have not heard any word about this ride being down at any date. But if you ever come here, please make sure you do this ride one last time if you ever do. However, that is what I've heard of, and these heavy rumors are getting repeated on, and it looks really true, so just giving you a heads up. Our final attraction that we're going to be doing for tonight is what's in the big ball of Spaceship Earth. So we're going to get to that, and we're going to head out of Epcot and head over to Magic Kingdom. Try to stay much better as I can and do whatever I can on there. So let's go.
Us here at Mission Control are proud to be a part of this historic liftoff, the first mission to Mars.
Mission Control, this is the firing wheel. Give us the go, no-go for launch.
Eagle, go, Sturgeon, go flight network. Comply. You are go for launch.
We have main engine start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Holy crap! Holy! Woo! Woo!
side.
Proximity alert.
Pilot, deploy the shields now.
Shields deployed.
Hang on, team. We're getting you out of there right now. Navigator, fire rockets for descent now.
Rockets fired. 200 miles to planet surface.
Engineer, extend wings for gliding now.
Wings extended. Initiate auto landing sequence.
We've lost autopilot. Commander, activate manual control now.
Computer override activated.
All hands on the control stick. Pull back. Pull back. Left. Pull left. Watch the canyon walls. Now right. Easy left.
Too hot.
Back to center. Hold it steady.
1,000 feet.
Pull back.
200.
Watch the barrier. Pull back. Hang on. Down and clear.
Location Canyon Edge. Alert.
Don't move a muscle. Good work, team. You made it to the landing site. Welcome to Mars. And welcome to the astronaut corps.
The sliding doors of the time machine will close automatically. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle, and please watch your children. Please take small children by the hand and watch your step onto the moving platform. The platform is moving at the same speed as the television vehicle.
Alright. So, just got off Spaceship Earth. That was interesting. You know, I don't really care for Disney as much. I'd rather care for Universal. But one thing about Disney, they're not afraid to show classic rides in a good way. So, I'm about ready to head out of Epcot. There's one more thing I gotta show you before I go and head out to the Magic Kingdom. Let's go do this real quickly and get this out the way. So if you look third from entering into the park here at Leave a Legacy, if you look on number G, and letter G, excuse me, you look down right there to the number 3 west, and you'll see a young name. It's alright. We're done with Epcot. Part 3, though, is not done. We still got the Magic Kingdom to finish off for the night, and we call it a night heading back to the hotel. So now, let's get the Magic Kingdom. Yaga! So we're back where we all started. The Magic Kingdom. So, we're going to do a couple other things that I haven't done yet here. But we're nearing the end of the entire trip of the return to Disney. Now, funny thing, Disney, there is technically a Disneyland going on, but it's not tonight. That's why. No Very Merry Christmas today. Ha ha ha. Got him. But the coolest thing though, Cinderella Castle is lit up with Christmas lights all around. It starts.
circular theater celebrates the progress that has made our lives better. It's a perfect reminder that there's always a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
In general, just did like a few other things, and well, we're gonna call it a day, because even though I'd love to watch the fireworks show, I still want to be waiting like crazy for the monorail. Because I'd rather prefer the monorail over any of the other, or not monorail, on the bus, excuse me, for the resorts. I don't know why I'm thinking monorail, that's retarded, but yeah, so. Literally, so I've been up for about, let's see, since 5 o'clock this morning, and if you really think about it, I've been up since, from there, about another, what, entirely 18 hours, and now I'm heading out. I mean, crazy, it really is. But we're going to end part 3 in the entire Disney trip to say thank you for coming along, joining me on this crazy, awesome, exciting journey. Not only being back at Disney, but also being at 3 good parks. If you stuck with me through the first 2 parts, or if you want to see them again, I'll put a link in the description, or and also in the video alone. So that way you'll get to see them. I want to thank all the people out there who are supporting the Cubs out there and saying go Cubs. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. There were at least probably 20-30 people that just literally came up to me, or just everyone just shouting around, go Cubs, go. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. So until then, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to get myself a sweet tooth. I'm going to get the bus. I'm going to head over to the hotel, and I'm just going to crash. So until then, thank you guys for watching. If you like, be sure to give it a like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let's hope we get to 400 at the end of the year. That's all I'm asking. Until then, goodbye everybody from the most magical place on earth, Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom. And we'll see you guys later. Peace. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Merry Christmas, Walt Disney World. Probably see you next year.
So I just want to quickly record this real quickly. This is on Thursday, and I was supposed to upload like the next day after, and all that stuff. Like the first part was supposed to be Sunday, and the second part Monday, third part Tuesday. But unfortunately, with work, I wasn't able to do it. So I want to first off apologize for that. But I do want to say though, that was a lot of fun. I do hope though in the near future I get an opportunity to do that ever again. From what I am aware of, I will go to Universal probably one more time in the 2016 year before heading on to 2017. A few other things I want to mention too that I forgot to point out. I found out that while I was in the Magic Kingdom the second time, during the evening, once after the fireworks show came around, when they did the projection show, apparently theme park review guy Rob Alvey was over there, and I missed the opportunity, so I was pretty PO'd about that. But I don't remember what I did that time. I don't know if it was Carousel Progress or one of the two. That and the People Mover. But I found out late that as soon as I got to the bus, that theme park review was live doing that projection show like 20 minutes after, and it kind of bummed me out because I really wanted an opportunity to meet him because he's a really cool guy. He goes to all over theme parks around the world and stuff, and it is pretty neat. Another thing to keep in mind too was that let's see, yeah, it had been 3 years since I last been to Disney. Hard enough to believe, and I like to go to theme parks a lot. And you see, for those who follow me on Facebook, I go to a lot of theme parks in the days, and especially in Florida. Um, Last year I went to Williamsburg. And from what I am aware of is that next year there could be a possibility where I could go to another park outside of Florida, which would be really dope. I don't want to announce anything yet, but there's a possibility that's really going to happen. 2017 is looking really big for that. But yeah, I've enjoyed these ones. And although one thing I do want to say with the GoPro that I have here, if anyone can ever figure out about like the volume of the GoPro to where you can actually make it a little louder or something, because every time I've seen other people's GoPros, they look all professional, but yet mine, it looks professional in the quality, but yet the sound kind of looks, crappy in a way. I mean, it still works good though, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I guess I'm trying to figure out still in a way. But other than that, this is Thursday, and I know I'm sorry, but you'll probably see it up on Friday or something. Who knows? So until then, guys, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, and be sure to always hit that subscribe button, and like and favorite and all that. Till then, see you guys later. Peace.